Alright, what is up, ladies and gentlemen? Let's see if I can get my bike unlocked. Today's video is either going to be really great and a super good idea that works out totally fine, or it's going to be a complete disaster. Let's see which one we got. Alright guys, so as what I'm hoping you could tell from the title, today we're going to be spray painting a CBR. This CBR to be exact. If I don't know how much you guys remember from my past videos, I haven't done too much on this bike yet, and that's just because I haven't really had the chance to. It's still technically not even registered, so I got to make sure I keep an eye out for the popo. But it is... Ooh, feels so good to be back on a bike. I haven't ridden in so long, especially not a sports bike. Anyways, it is a 1989 CBR 600. It is not the best condition. You guys will see a full, kind of preview of the bike when we go to actually paint it and stuff. But first thing we gotta do is go get some paint, which I'm on my way to right now. Then we're gonna go wash it. I haven't even washed this bike since I got it yet. I have painted some of the bike already. And I mean, it's turning out okay, I suppose. But before this video triggers literally probably everyone, yes, I know, I should sand the tank down. I should primer it. I should do all these things to properly paint the bike, but I don't care. Let's just keep it simple. I really don't care. And that's because this is going to end up being a Street Fighter. It's kind of a ratty looking bike. It's from the freaking 1980s. So, like, this bike is over 30 years old. And so I'm not going to make it pretty. It's not worth the money. The engine runs, I mean, fantastic. It is crisp. The dude I bought it from was going to use it as a track bike, so we cleaned the carbs out, treated it real fine engine-wise, so its performance is great, but its looks are not there. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I don't want to put in the money to make it look pretty. Fairings for this thing, just the fairings, are already over like $1,700. I'm not dropping $1,700 on a 30-year-old bike. Okay, that's ridiculous. So, as you saw, you guys saw last time I had like a round headlight on it. I ended up putting that on the Vulcan just because I thought it looked a little better. Oh, there's another sports bike guy. Anyways, I ended up putting up that round light on the Vulcan, just because I thought it looked way more aggressive on that. And you guys will see the light that I threw in the front of this. I actually really love the light that I ended up putting on this. It's kind of like a dirt bike light, which sounds weird, but I mean, like I said, I'm going for a very Street Fighter, robust, kind of dirty Mad Max look, I guess. But I don't want it to look too crappy and ran down, But I'm not going for clean. So that's why I'm not going to properly paint it. I'm just going to do my best job with, limited amounts of money going in. I'm just going to spray paint it, okay? I am going to clean it, and I am going to tape off stuff, I'm going to do my best job with the paint, but I'm not going to, put that much money into it. I'm doing this as cheap as possible. So don't go commenting in the comments, oh my god, I can't believe you just spray painted a motorcycle without doing primer and sanding it down and yada yada yada. I know you're supposed to do that stuff, I'm just not going to. So, yeah, I guess I'll just cut ahead to when I'm getting the paint for this bad boy, and
Alright guys, so I just got back from being in Home Depot and getting the paint. I didn't want to film while I was in there because there was a lot of people, which is crazy for a Sunday. But I ended up just going with this metallic Rust-Oleum black. I'm hoping it'll kind of match what I already did on the sides. I'm gonna have to touch the sides up anyways though, because it's already kind of beat up, but that was just already how it was. So I got enough for the tank and to touch up the sides to match, and hopefully that'll work out.
So as I clean this, I am going to try my best to keep it away from all these components up here, because they are not yet completely sealed off and waterproof. And I'm mostly just washing the tank because that's where I'm going to be doing most of the painting. But I do want to make sure I also get my tires and wheels and everything else all clean. I just know that right here, I do not want to get wet. So I'm going to try my best to not get that wet. Whew. Scared me for a second. Definitely scared me for a second. Alright, let's get this thing on the road as fast as we can. Jules! It's me, baby! Hi! What were you doing? What were you doing? It's just me! Did I scare you? Did I scare you? Oh yes, I know! Oh, I know, yes! Get inside, good girl!
Alright guys, so I'm back in the garage. I already taped up the bike. I made sure to tape up all these sidings. Boom. I just figured this is the fastest way to cover up the whole front dash. And then I'm covering up that front light. I'm going to touch it up this muffler because it is just gnarly, dude. That's washed and it's still disgusting. So we're going to be touching that up. Got some paint chipping back here that we'll touch up and just re-hit this whole side, honestly. We'll just probably be going over the whole bike, but I taped up the tank. I got the stripes that I want to put on it. My plan is to do a black everything and then just have the white stripes for gloss. It'll probably be like kind of metallic-y / matte. I don't know. We'll see what this actually produces. I guess let's get started. Oh, I did it. Oh no. Oh no. Hold on. The taping went bad. I gotta retape. Okay, so this tape had peeled up a bit, and I think I accidentally got some under that, but I guess we'll have to wait until we're done. I made sure that the rest of the tape is actually completely stuck down, so it can't like sneak its way under the tape. And I hope that doesn't happen again, because I really want a crisp looking stripe there. Alright, first coat we'll do pretty light because we'll come back to it. Let's come to this other side.
7 hours later.
Alright guys, I'm on the last like maybe 1 or 2 hopefully coats. I redid these sidings and it's coming together pretty cool with it, I won't lie. This paint's actually really sweet. It's doing a really cool, I don't know how much the camera picks up, especially with this lighting, but it's doing a really cool almost gray sparkle in the black. It almost looks carbon fibery. I won't lie. It looks pretty sweet. The paint's super heavy, so I keep getting these areas where it's just dripping, and I'm trying to spray farther back for these last few coats, even though your last few coats are supposed to be your heaviest. So I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully, I can smooth it out and get it to look a lot, more crisp. I know I said in the beginning I'm not really giving too much of a care into it, but I'm gonna do the best I can with what I got. So we'll do another 1 or 2 coats on it, see how it comes out. I already touched up the front fender and stuff. And honestly, I touched up the rest of the bike just to kind of color match with this sparkle that this does. And it looks really cool. Hopefully, it comes out looking pretty A-okay. Fingers crossed. My tape is holding up. I know I had that little goof in the beginning, and I'm hoping when I go to peel this, that goof doesn't come back to haunt me, but I guess we'll find out. Hopefully this will come. It's more of a gray, honestly, from the light that I'm getting. It's like a very, very dark gray. It says metallic. I guess it is not black. It's metallic. So there you go. There will probably be another like 1 or 2 coats, and then I'll show you guys a final after I peel off all the tape. And fingers crossed it turns out good. I mean, the biggest worry I have is that this paint is dripping, and I don't like drip marks and stuff. So I'm hoping I can really smooth that out, and also that little mess up in the beginning with the tape doesn't come back to haunt me, because I want these stripes really nice. So fingers crossed. All right, guys, so I did the final coats on it. I cleaned up this front fender the best I could, honestly, and it's busted up in a few spots. I think I'm just gonna end up getting a really cool looking fender for it. What I want to do is, for future references, I want to find a way to kind of get this all cleaned up without, you know, actually buying fairings per se. Think of a way to customize that. But the paint turned out pretty good. I mean, for being a rattle can job, it's not too shabby. It is the moment of truth, though, for this tape. Let's see how our stripes did. Oh, not that good. I think we might be ending up covering these stripes. Let's see. Come on, come on. Oof. Alright, well, the stripes did not turn out as good as I'd wished. It kind of looks goofy, I won't lie. So, I think you know what? I think we might do some freehanding right here. And maybe what we'll do is we'll hit it, but we won't go as dark as we did on these areas, and we'll have a little bit of white shine through. So, I think I'm going to go for that. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Oh, now I'm freehanding without anything being taped up. I just realized that. Okay, come on. We could fix this. This is the beauty of bikes like this. Once you get to this point of, you know, just kind of going with it, is you just kind of roll with the punches when things don't work out on your builds, you know. You can always fix mistakes, unless you run out of paint halfway through the job. Then you can't really fix the mistakes. There we go. It's covering up okay. Not too worried about down here because the seat will cover it, but I don't want to just completely leave it. All right, we'll let that dry and we'll try to blend it in the rest of the way. All right, guys, I went through and I covered up those stripes. You can still kind of tell where they were, but I almost kind of like that because it does like an offset of a stripe, but it's only in the proper lighting can you tell. So I honestly actually kind of... It was a mistake that turned out for the better, in my view. The paint for the rest of it turned out pretty good. I mean, not as good as a professional job, but as far as a rattle can job goes, I didn't hit the headlight at all. I was just cleaning it. As far as a rattle can job goes, it turned out pretty good, and I'm really liking. I don't know how much this camera's actually going to pick up. There's a certain sparkle, and it does have a shine to it. I mean, it's still wet, so it's obviously going to have a bit of a shine to it. But, and that gas cap's actually going to be taken out, so I might have to, whatever gas cap I get next, I'll just re-hit with whatever's left in this. But honestly, a metallic Rust-Oleum 1 can, whole bike. Well, this was already blacked out, so it didn't take much to do that. But I did the whole tank, quite a few coats, and it turned out good enough for me. Like I said in the beginning of the video, I'm not trying to make this bike look pretty by any means. I'm trying to do the best I can with the littlest amount of money spent. And honestly, this was definitely a step in the right direction. I like it way better than that white. Overall, I think it makes the bike look a lot better. I'm going to try to find a way to get this all kind of cleaned up on both sides. But I'm also thinking, now that I got that all painted, I might want to paint the frame black. But we'll see. All right, guys. Well, I think that wraps it up. Make sure to go like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram for a bunch of updates, as well as updates in just my normal life. Yeah, not a bad job. We're going to be hopefully tapping into this Hurricane pretty soon and doing the rebuild on this. We got the Vulcan up and going. Here, I'll show you guys, actually. It didn't want to start for the last probably month and a half, but she's pretty pristine too. So make sure to go and keep up with all our other videos and go check those out. And we'll see you on the next one. Bye.